Hello and welcome back to Boring Dead Gaming, where today we're going to be playing some more Rogue Trader. It's been a few days since I played, but I remember that we've come into this ship with, some stuff.
Stop looking
obviously
at the Rogue Trader like that, Heinrich. Nothing will happen to her while we are here.
This person's body...
I know. There's no need to tell me. And besides, sister, you would do better to keep an eye on your surroundings instead of me.
Let's read that again. This person's body is covered in unpleasant-looking growths, scabs and ulcers. They look like fresh mutations. Oh, what we got here? Oh. Some mutants running around the place. I guess Pascal could snipe someone. You.
My vow is to serve.
Your existence is
That'll do it. What we got? 11? Oh, that was quite a good hit, actually, Pascal. Well done. So we got Cassia first. Got a lot of guys down here, so maybe we'll make sure they're all in line of sight for Cassia, and she can do her thing. If I pop her there, she's got a bit of cover from this one as well. Then there's Argenta fairly soon after. Guess we could kind of pop her in here, and she's oh, mind you, he's going first, so maybe that's not a good plan. Who else is... Who's the mutated enforcer? Oh. Yeah, he's got quite a lot of health, actually, so why don't we... try and make sure Argenta's got a decent hit on him. Then there's... me. You know, I'm gonna pop Heinrichs here. There's a bit of bait for this character. Make sure that Abelard is in the right place for when these guys come in. Then it's just Pascal, isn't it? Oh, and me. Pascal I might just pop there, and I will just tuck in there. There we go. Cassia. See. Okay, I mean that's a decent... that's probably a good spot, because it's got all of them.
If you insist, Lord Captain.
Okay. Trying to draw them together a bit more, but it's not really happening.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
Yeah, I tell you what, can we just put one of these on? What's going on with their powers? Going slightly weird because of the elevation. Don't know about that. Can we put this on him? What are you doing, you madman? Is there someone down there? Oh, there is. Oh, he's attacking some candles. Okay, well, there's nowhere to put the melee, really. So what's happening? Oh, okay, these guys... There's no stair... Well, I suppose there's stairs there. But maybe we'll try and make this kind of the melee.
If you insist, Lord Captain.
Cover bonuses. Give that to Heinrichs. Aiming I might give to Pascal.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
There we go. Oh. Ow. Oh no.
Focus, Van Callux. Focus.
Okay. Interesting. Yeah, this for Argenta is she can't really get in where I want her to. Actually, these are all melee units, aren't they? And they can't
God
reach her.
Emperor, move through me. Be the fire in my heart.
So let's
I'll do
concentrate
it.
fire. I put in, yeah, something like that would be quite good, I think. I don't know why it says 0% on that guy. But what else could we do here? So we could do
Faith
devastating
without
attack,
deeds is worthless.
do wildfire. Okay, now we'll do it. Didn't kill these two, but it did knock them down, so that's pretty good. Alright, let's take that. And I'm going to leave her there, honestly.
Deliver us.
How are they hitting her in full cover? Oh, was that another big guy? 126. Okay, there's a couple of them then.
High momentum.
That's me. Brilliant setup for my start. I want these guys to be running out and I can target them a bit, but that's not happened. Guess I can try and get rid of this guy.
Whispers, guide my hand.
Yeah, not bad. Okay, so let's give an extra turn to... I could always come a bit closer, I suppose.
Through chaos I stride. Purpose guides me.
Enter another go.
None can escape the Emperor's judgment.
Take them off the board. Okay, so I've got a heavy guy coming in there. I might
I'll do it.
push back a little bit. It could beef up Abelard. Anyone on fire currently? No, it doesn't like it. Oh wow. Got parry on. Okay, so Pascal then. So I'll have to step out a bit. Oh, someone was saying that I should swap around his melee and plasma, because then this Death Whisper should apply to the plasma shot, which is good. So we will do that next time I can.
The Messiah knows all, comprehends all.
I'll take that. Alright, let's do this shot.
Running binaric override.
Pretty good. Abelard, I think we'll send you down here for this Enforcer then.
Follow my lead.
I need another opening. It's better. We can manage that. So we're gonna go
Indeed.
fainting attack. Sworn enemy.
At your beck and call.
Brace for
Victory
impact.
is imminent. I will do my duty.
Okay,
Target well
not
struck.
bad. that's not going to work. So let's
Got your
put
back
let's
in
put
the
endure on. Heinrichs. I should see that guy.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
An exemplary strike.
Let's get them to maybe finish each other
Isn't
off.
this a job for the serfs?
How's he going to do it first? Oh, it didn't kill. Thank you. Nice. Oh, we healed off that though. Well, what about if we drag him back to where he
I'm
was?
not accustomed to being ordered around.
Then we can kind of
If
drag
I
them
may,
both there.
another foe painted
My
black.
ears are ringing.
Yeah, I mean that worked pretty well, honestly. Do I give someone another go? I might give Pascal another go, actually.
In the name of House Orselio, I shall prevail.
He could absolutely nail this guy, probably. Can we hit from here? No. So where would we have line of sight from here? No. Here. No. Here. Yes. Don't really want to be in the poison, so we'll go there.
Request approved.
Okay, let's go. Fainting attack.
My vow to serve.
Is that only 15? Ooh. I'll do it again.
Running binary facts in
But he fought better.
Your life is a negligible variable.
We still got a bit of movement, so why don't we tuck in there?
Explorers know one route. Forward.
Cassia, just leave it there. What's he doing? Shooting Argenta now. Leave him alone.
I won't go down easy.
All right, Argenta. Well, I think we come up and like heavy
Rejoice in battle!
bolter burst on this guy. So again, let's concentrate of fire. Take off that little divot that we've got. Give it wildfire.
As
We'll
the
just do that.
Emperor commands, I act. Doubt is for the weak. This is eradicated. I'm enraged.
Probably just going to miss him then. It's going to be like in Pulp Fiction. But no, that seems to be okay. And I'll just run her back to, I don't know, like there. She's in acid there, but... Right, me. I'm going to use this because I haven't used it very much.
Ruin beckons. What a satisfying demise.
There we go. Cyclops Death Beam on him. We can't really do anything else, though, but we could give Heinrichs a turn. Hasn't done anything yet.
One step closer.
Heinrichs, why don't you just, like, drain this guy and get some healing going? Oh, that wasn't it. Well, oh, hang on. That's the one I mean.
But of course, Lord Heaven, be gone.
Oh. I was gonna... Why couldn't I... Oh, maybe we can't use it in, melee. Alright, well, I mean, it wasn't quite what I was going for, but okay.
I need need no guidance.
Pain and duty go hand in hand.
We're like here. Have I got an angle from there? Yeah. So it looks like that's probably going to be enough, but let's see if we can bolster him up a little bit as well. Wasn't the one I thought it was. I need to do that. We've already got an opening.
My vow is to serve.
I think we'll just shoot him. Oh, no, it's 5. That's the one we want.
Request approved.
91. Thank you, Pascal. That should be it, right? Yeah.
The world will bow.
Let's just regather here. The sweetish smell coming from the dead body seems odd, and the blood has an unusual hue to it.
Embrace true power.
The cogitator's machine spirit stays silent in an attempt to reach the dead systems of the derelict ship.
I see the forbidden.
What have we seen? Did we see something? I mean, I guess it was that. You can see it the map. Yeah, I guess it was. Mars pattern chain X. Yeah. I think we'll just send those straight to cargo, actually.
Powers unseen uncover my path.
Books and items of luxury. The legality of some of them is questionable, but the nervous nobility often turns a blind eye to such diversions.
This explorator is blessed with
Okay, so this is a navigator staff. All allies targeted by her powers gain additional movement points. Yeah, we don't tend to... Yeah, okay. I mean, I don't tend to target allies with Cassia. Escape lowers all enemies' perception by minus, whereas fellowship bonus in a 5-cell radius. That's an interesting one. We'll have a look at that back at the ship and see if it's something that could work for us.
Unexplored.
Take all those. Oh, we might as well come around this way.
Let's seize the opportunity.
Yeah. Okay, is that it for the ship? Does rather look like there should be something else there, but I will go back to it in case I missed an agility check, but
The world trembles beneath
Nothing's
my
impossible for
feet.
this old officer.
Yeah. Oh. Do not let him get to the sarcophagus.
Time to strike back.
Okay. No idea what's going on there, but let's go and have a look.
The world will bow.
Navigator's throne. The handles are extremely worn, with the visible marks left by nails, evidence of the terrifying hours spent locked in battle with the power of the warp. Guess do we just go and talk to the guy? I guess so. Navigator. The leader of the ravaged ship's crew wipes the sweat from his brow in a motion characteristic of navigators. Not with his whole hand, but with 2 fingers moving from left to right and back, so as not to touch his third eye by accident. This movement is the only sign of fatigue he allows himself. His posture is immaculate, shoulders wide, eyes front, as if he did not just emerge from a grueling battle and is simply greeting you on the bridge on an uneventful day. My greetings, your ladyship. There is no need for introductions. I know the heirs of the von Valancius line by sight. I am Han of House Cassini, the navigator on this vessel, and, as the senior surviving officer, I assumed command after the incident. Lady Navigator, what an unexpected and pleasant meeting considering the circumstances. Han decorously dips his head to Cassia. I have not had the honor of being personally acquainted with you, but of course I know the emblem of House Orselio. How fares the Honourable Regent? Cassia Orselio. She offers a reserved nod. Cordiality will not disguise the ice-blue coldness of your words, Navigator Han. However, I will tell Regent Aronto that you inquired after his health. You may pass on my best wishes to Navigator Cassini. And now, let's set the pleasantries aside. I'm sure the rogue trader would like to ask you a few questions. As Han speaks, others glare at you with dour attention. Up close, you can plainly see that every one of them is a mutant. Their faces and bodies bear the mark of incredibly grotesque deformities, the same as the muttering madman who attacked you. However, Han's associates seem perfectly clear-eyed, showing no signs of madness. Well, what happened to the ship and the crew, Han?
This ship is assigned to the port of Dargonus. Some time ago, the captain was instructed to deliver a package, urgently, by hand, to you, your ladyship. We were even shown a pict of your face.
The navigator's voice seems calm, yet there is tension in his eyes, which are trained on you.
The disaster struck during the warp jump. I will never know all the details as I was preoccupied with my primary duties, but for some reason the captain decided to open the package. That, as you may have noticed, had a most destructive impact on the crew.
Han frowns.
The package contained a chaos artifact, a chaos bomb, if you will. The moment it was removed from its protective cocoon, the crew began to lose their mind and mutate. The first to be afflicted was the captain and the senior officers, but the effect spread with incredible speed. Every deck was consumed by it, every last one. The raging mutants, no longer sane, damaged many systems. The ship was in distress and would almost certainly have been destroyed had I not resorted to making an emergency exit from the warp. The people you see here are the only survivors, or rather, the only ones who were able to retain both their lives and sanity. I gathered everyone I could, isolated the source of the danger, and sent out a distress signal. We were adrift, waiting for help to come, and fighting off mad crew members, and then you arrived.
So the Chaos Bomb package was meant for me. Who's the sender?
As far as I'm aware, the order came from Conrad Voigtvir, the Master of Whispers in the Rogue Trader's retinue. It is likely that he arranged the delivery, either personally or through intermediaries.
Ablard's face turns a deep puce.
That blasted traitor beat us to Dargonus and is now free to act with impunity. It would not surprise me to find out that this was the work of sorcery. How else could he have reached the world in such a short time? A heretic who is vested with legitimate power and whose latest activities remain a mystery to all. Believe me, Dahlia von Brunicus, an individual like your former Master of Whispers will not stop at sending a chaos artifact in his attempts to destabilize your protectorate. Han pauses and then adds bluntly, almost brazenly,
Your reaction suggests that you were not expecting a package of this sort. That is good to know. I had almost convinced myself that the rogue trader was deliberately collecting chaos artifacts.
Okay, I'm not tainted by chaos and I knew nothing of this package. I give you my word as a rogue trader. He gives you a searching look and then bows his head.
I beg your pardon, your ladyship. I saw the terrible death of the entire crew with my own eyes. I was forced to bring the ship out of warp by means of an emergency maneuver, and then I had to fight my former comrades, insane and twisted. I am tired. However, the sender wanted all of this.
Han makes a sweeping gesture at the destruction and the corpses of crew members around him.
To happen to your ship, not ours.
Were you not affected by the mutations and madness?
Well, that depends. I was born a mutant, you see.
Han smiles grimly and wearily.
Navigators are taught to resist the influence of chaos, and so I have been as best I could. But I will be frank with you, I cannot be certain that I have avoided it completely. There have been no visible indications yet.
Awareness test. All signs point to Han telling the truth, but you also notice clear evidence of just how difficult it is for him to struggle against the corruption. He's extremely tired, practically exhausted. Where's the artifact now? The tension in his posture and gaze becomes even more noticeable.
I have placed it inside a protective sarcophagus, more reliable than the previous repository. Unfortunately, an artifact as powerful as this one could not be destroyed under these circumstances. Or rather, I had no assurances that it would not disintegrate every one of us and scatter us across several light hours of neighboring space. But once we are off the ship, I will absolutely find a way to destroy the vile thing.
We could do the successful demolition check. We could lay mines in what remains of the ship and blast it along with the artifact from a safe distance. I have the resources and knowledge to do it. Your words give Han pause, but he seems convinced. He relaxes a little, but cautiously. He asks, as if testing the water,
"What about me and the crew? Will you take us with you?"
Go on then. Iconoclast. I'm taking you aboard my ship. There, my word is law, and no one will dare take issue with you despite the mutations.
"Thank you."
Han salutes you before adding, Lord Captain. Some XP, some Iconoclast points. Ah, we got a people cargo. Alrighty.
Embrace true power.
That's just normal chainswords. We'll take those to cargo. Likewise, some goods. Alright. Yeah, I mean, I'm slightly suspicious that he is going to, like, go absolutely nuts at some point on our ship. But let's give him a chance. We'll give him a chance. Everyone deserves a chance, right? Even in Warhammer 40k. Well, I don't know. That's probably not the least bit true, but still. So we're done here, right? It's been a little while since I played, so... But it looks like we're done in this system. So let's go back to the Expanse. It's interesting we're getting such applicable lore, considering... oh, we've got 12 of these points now. That's pretty good. Considering these are optional encounters, you know, that was a Voigtvir thing. I think that's pretty cool. Ties into main stuff of what's happening. So that's where we want to go. Done all that now. But I'm going to go here and let's just make the route safe. Let's use 2 of these 10, 12 points that we've got. Make that safe route. I mean, we'll visit this one first, obviously. See what we've got. I'm thinking of maybe respeccing my character at this point. Hopefully for free, but I guess we'll see. Phlogiston. Oh, nice. Yeah, that's something we need a bit of, actually. So yeah, I will take that. I've got another one of these. I don't really get what it's for, but yeah, okay. I mean, I'll take it. God, so many things clogging up my inventory again. I'll go through it at some point. I just, yeah, try and pare it back a little bit. Okay, nothing there. I like how this feels like Mass Effect. I always liked the galaxy exploration part of the Mass Effect games. Promethium, that's okay. We've got a little bit of that, so I don't mind not having an extractium for it. And plastic. That's fine. I'm comfortable with that too. I'm actually going to take a look at the contracts. Now that I've got that Phlogiston. Actually, the Phlogiston I should maybe use on the colony manager first. Oh, what have we got here? So we're obviously building up to this. So whenever the wearer kills their target with a melee attack, all enemies in a 2-cell range around the wearer suffer the wearer's willpower bonus mental damage. I'll have to think where to best use that. Can we do anything else? So these things are locked off now. So when do these things open? Oh, okay. So these should open up when, you know, at a particular time. That has to be Bonfires of Righteousness. Need a profit factor of 50 and 4 adamantine, which I don't have currently. It doesn't look like huge damage, that, to be honest. Okay, Kiava Gamma. What are we looking at here? Could do mag. Now we've got that Phlogiston, we could do mag trains, so profit factor up. I think that is what we will do. Now, looking at the journal, what contracts have we got here? Xenotech for 3 profit factor. Could be. Small Thorn. We give up 3 profit factor for 5 adamantine. Do we do that? Because these... Basically, I'm giving up 2 Xenotech for 5 adamantine. I don't know about that yet. 7 people we don't have. Okay, so I would give up do I lose? Thing is, do I lose the 30 profit factor? That's what I want to know. Can I quick save? Okay, I can quick save. So I'm quick saving because I don't know if it's just like, oh, you've now got this much, so you can do it. So let's complete the contract. It's 41. My profit factor is still showing as 41. What about this one? Now that did lose 1. That did lose 3. Okay. Got 6 Xenotech. Yeah, okay, I'm going to do that. So we're back up to where we were. Yeah. We okay, so that's fine then. That's fine. Okay, I need to talk to Cassia again as well. So let's go back to the bridge and we'll do that stuff. Okay, so, tell you what, let's go and talk to Cassia first. She's generally around here, isn't she? There she is.
Words cannot describe how boring the bridge is without our stimulating conversations.
I've heard rumours you're not getting along well with the crew. Panic flashes in her ruby red eyes and your heart starts beating a little faster while your hands go cold.
Not here. I'm begging you. Aren't noblemen supposed to discuss such things away from the servants?
Alright, let us go to my study. No one will disturb us there.
Then lead the way, and I will answer all of your questions.
Oh, another loading screen. Just a quick one, though. What was it you wanted to talk about, Lord Captain? I have nothing new to say to your unfounded accusations about my conflicts with the crew. I cannot recall my having a single quarrel with any of your people during my entire time aboard. You've been willfully changing entries in the ship's logbook and forbidding officers from reporting it to Abelard. I beg to differ. I read numerous books on Astra Nataris and can swear on House Orselio's honour that your officers are entering data in complete contravention of regulation. False terms, random distances between lines, spelling mistakes in even the simplest of words. I've spent the last few cycles correcting the latest log entries, and I thought it would please Master Abelard as he is so fond of order. And yet the Seneschal did not appreciate my efforts, and for some reason called them an outrage, even though mere days before he'd been swaddling me in warm yellow words. I noticed all your people do this when they're expressing sympathy. I merely wanted to repay the Seneschal with the same courtesy. Perhaps he finds my friendliness off-putting. The messenger you rebuked butchered his own family and then killed himself. I haven't rebuked a single errand boy on this ship. Cassia ponders this for a moment. Ah, I think I remember. A kind young man with a shy smile and skillful fingers with too much rotten ochre on his shoulders. I grew tired of the disgusting colour and advised him to lighten his burden by casting the weight off his shoulders. He did not come the next day, or ever again. During the warp voyage, you gave the wrong orders, which led to the vessel shifting off course and the service bay being destroyed. I saw something in the warp, something vast, predatory, shimmering with indescribable colours. It came from nowhere and stared at the ship with hundreds of hungry eyes right there in our path. I decided to change the course while it was still possible, but did not want to sow panic. Would it have been better to tell the crew that we were heading straight into a monster's gaping maw? The officers are reluctant to be quartered next to your chambers because of the constant emotional outbursts it causes them. Some even maim themselves and others. I already told you I cannot control my abilities. What else do you want from me? Will I be assigned a pariah chaperone? Or will you put me in suppressing shackles? Would you mind telling me why you needed 100 species of bird and what you used them for? Admittedly, I am at a loss myself. The day we arrived on Footfall, I sent a request to the ship's quartermaster and asked him to get me a songbird. But he never asked for clarification, and shortly before we left I had a countless number of cages delivered to me, all wrapped in bright red panic with flickering tints of fear. There was a bird in every one. I was so excited I thought I would have 100 friends instead of just one. They were squeaking so piteously I let the poor things out. I even fed them my breakfast and dinner. But the stupid birds would not stop chittering even after bedtime. They were dashing about the room, smacking me in the face with their wings and defecating. I became angry and suddenly they started pecking at each other's eyes and attacking me. Then I became afraid and they fell over dead. I do not think I want to keep pets anymore. I think I've heard enough. Will you share your thoughts with me? You have a kind soul, but have difficulty reaching out to people. I could teach you the art of communication if you like. That would be wonderful. My education on Urek 5 was cut short, but I'd realized by then that the wisdom of books is a poor substitute for the wisdom of experience. Very well. Since we are done with this misunderstanding, I would like to change the subject. It would only be fair for me to ask you a few questions now, wouldn't it? Cassia hesitates and continues in a less confident tone. Do not mistake me, I'm not going to accuse you of anything. It's just that you are the most worthy interlocutor on the entire ship and you're always so busy. What would you like to ask? I read a treatise by Paisius de Mobius very recently, who claimed that subjects would never believe their new ruler was better than the old one, unless the old one had been a tyrant. No matter the circumstances, the lowly-born rabble becomes deluded about their prospects and rebel in favour of their base desires. What do you make of that? What have we got here? Let's do this one. Your interpretation of this classical text is not entirely accurate. If the subjects have grown accustomed to the ruling house, all the sovereign must do is refrain from breaching long-standing traditions. Adjust unwanted laws as gradually as you would shift the bed of a flooded river, and no one will ever take your power from you. Cassia thinks for a moment and then smiles. Indeed, I was not wrong about your merits or your ability to hold a conversation. I hope my second question does not confound you either. According to the 20 tomes penned by the preacher Oistak Istefan the Forgotten, mercy and cruelty go through the world hand in hand, but people flock only to one pan of the scales. Would you rather inspire fear in your followers, or be magnanimous and choose awe? I'm going to go the fellowship one. One must be a tyrant, a friend, and a jester to one's subjects. What matters is that to clearly discern which role is required at a given moment. There is so much power in your words, power that makes me want to join you. I understand now why your subjects are eager to follow you. I admit I was afraid we were too different, and yet you've helped me realize that I can be candid with you. Please, do continue. I must confess that sometimes I can hardly bear the burden the house has placed upon me. I feel I'm not doing my best. Tell me how you, heir to a protectorate, can bear the responsibility for billions of lives day after day and not stoop under all the weight. It's not always easy, but I try and lead the dynasty towards prosperity by worthy means. Ah, thank you for your patience, Dahlia von Bronicus. You are helping me see the world in different colours. A novel experience for me. Our conversations hold a special place in my heart. Allow me to bid you farewell for now. I'm heading back to my chambers to consider today's conversation. Yeah, that went fairly well, I thought, actually. Where's my safe? Where is my safe? Is my... Oh, here it is. So we might come and stick some things in here as I'm here already. Put the clave in for now. I'm not sure. Well, we'll have a look at how that looks on Cassia and see. Pop that in there for now. I'm going to pop the heavy armors in here for now because no one's set up to use them apart from Abelard, who's got a better one. I think Power Maul can safely go in cargo. I just don't... It doesn't feel very good, this. Needle rifle. Not sure. So I'm going to put that in the safe for now. Just not sure on that. Don't know why this won't stack with the others, but let's put it in there for now. No, all this stuff that's sort of quest related. I can't drop it. Well, I think I can drop it actually, but I can't put it in like this chest. Don't know what these are for. That in for now. Eldari, we'll pop that in for now. Alright, well let's lighten the load a little bit. Now can I... I've got some other stuff here I've had to drop. So all this stuff I know I don't need anymore. This. I might need that for the quest. Don't know why this keeps getting unequipped. Okay. Alright, well... How am I doing towards the next level up? Not that close. Just wondering if I take this opportunity to respec, I might do. Where's Factotum Janus Danrock? There he is. I'm going to quick save in case I completely muck this up. But I think I'm going to respec. Oh! Did the wrong thing. So this is still a freebie, so that's fine. So let's do this. I will pause here. But basically I'm not exactly sure about Vanguard for myself either, so I might take a closer look at Master Tactician. Don't think about... I'm probably not Grand Strategist, but I haven't really used any of the Vanguard abilities, to be honest. I'll have a look at that. I don't think I've got any Master Tacticians. And also I might take the one that all fellowship checks instead done with intelligence and then not increase fellowship at all. Put it into intelligence instead. So I'm going to pause here while I kind of go through my level ups. So I imagine changes are going to be fairly minimal, but we shall see. Okay, so this is kind of where I ended up. I took the Master Tactician archetype instead of Vanguard, which I had before. It just felt that I wasn't really utilising like the melee aspect of kind of the build I'd envisioned. I think that's how I say it. I kind of still was playing as a stay back, shoot from distance, maybe buff people up, influence things like the Officer archetype does. So Master Tactician felt like a better fit for that for a couple of reasons. She can sort of now self-empower through gaining these tactical advantage stacks just to boost damage, which I think will work quite well. They gain a stack every time we gain momentum as a party, which is pretty good. It says we begin with stacks equal to our fellowship bonus, but I'm hoping, because I've taken the Be Smart thing, which means we're going to be using intelligence for all fellowship checks. So that should hopefully apply via that. Otherwise, we're fairly similar, I guess. I've probably talked through a couple of the things I've taken, hoping to sort of buff the kind of staff, firestorm and stuff abilities I've got at the moment. So for every enemy hit, and remember we're hitting quite a few enemies with each attack now, we gain 1 stack of tactical advantage. That's very good. What other skills did we take? Backdraft, whenever we use a psychic power, a random enemy within 2 cells suffers half the damage. That's okay. This is quite good. Whenever we spend tactical advantage stacks, our critical damage goes up by 1% until the end of their turn. But also, where was stacking the... No, which was the skill I thought sounded really good for this build? This sounded quite good. Basically, every time anyone uses a heroic act, we gain a free turn with full movement points and an AP, which sounds like it could be quite good. There was one... I'm sure there was one that tied into our critical hits. I also took telepathy instead of biomancy, I think. So I've got things like that scream ability that Adira had, but it also, at higher levels you can get an ability with that kind of does that as like a big cone attack and hits everyone with that damage, which could actually be really powerful situationally. I forget what I took now. There was something about gaining stacks, then every stack of that was helping our crit chance, I think. Is that what? There was something about every stack we gain boosting our crit chance. I think I took it. That's crit damage. There's another ability I took somewhere that does something similar but with crit chance. I can't remember what it was now. Is it in here somewhere? God, there's a lot of stuff here. No. I felt like there was something, but I can't remember what it was now. Maybe I didn't take it. Maybe I took something else in favour of it. Or maybe it's up here? I can't honestly remember now. The Shriek should be good though. We also get the blinding ability later on. So that all sounded quite good. We can mark enemies and get extra resolve and momentum And +5 to all characteristics for the people that kill that enemy for that. So I basically I think it's better suited to our build. Or the way that I'm playing this build is better suited to that. Wondering. I mean, I'm not really using this weapon set is the thing. Wondering if I just dump these out and maybe take like the shotgun or something. I mean, I don't know when I'd be using it, is the thing. I don't know. I will keep it for now. Because I've got the ability that means I can use my Psyker powers in melee without getting hit in the face. I mean, I think that's a good fit for Abelard, isn't it, that one? So what's he currently got? It's, I think it's that one as well. He doesn't need that at all. Oh. Yeah, we could probably do without the 5 toughness. Give him that. Why is that not going in there? Okay. I don't get why that's not going in there. I mean, can it only be me that equips it? I can't equip it. Okay. That's got to be a bug, right? Is there a particular character that... I mean, it doesn't say. There doesn't seem to be any... like, you know, restrictions on who can wear that. Fine, okay. Well, we got this cool thing and now we can't even use it. 5-cell radius. See, her fellowship is high. I might give her that. Theirs isn't particularly high. +10 parry reduction and +5% armor penetration for melee attacks. That could be good for Abelard. Dodge up. So we've just done that. Magenta, perhaps? I mean, that is... oh, she can't wear this. I'm going to take this. Just keep boosting our dodge. I mean, the +5 to characteristics is nice. But we lose those bonuses as soon as we take damage, so... you know, it's good, but I don't necessarily see it being that useful. Oh, I was going to look at this staff as well compared to what she's using now. Yeah, what are the other bonuses on this? 5 willpower, 10 perception. Okay, so it's kind of the opposite of the other one I am using at the moment. First use of an attacking navigating power does not set the power on cooldown. So that's why we're able to use that that dragging around tech multiple times. Yeah, okay, that's good for me, I think. So we'll add that to cargo. What's going on there? Why can't I use that? I don't know. I do not know. Abelard's got such little hit points compared to everyone else. So has he not got the one I've given everyone else? That's me. Ah, this might be the one I was thinking of. The Psyker's critical hit chance increases by 1% until the end of combat every time we deal damage by any means. And remember, we're damaging multiple people. So our critical hit chance is going up. And then the other skill we've got per turn, if when we use our whatever it's called, the tactician stacks, will increase critical hit damage. So we should be they should be like buffing each other in terms of crit chance and damage, but I was looking at Abelard, really. The talent should be like... He won't die or whatever it's called. Like everyone else has got that. Like Cassia's got that. I think. She doesn't, she should. Okay. Who definitely has that? Argenta's got it, I think. Why am I not seeing it on anyone? I'm sure I took it. Do they not? I don't know if it's not listed for a particular reason, but there is one that kind of boosts your hit points by half your level. I don't know. I don't know why it's not. I don't know why it's not showing. Anyway, I think we'll probably leave it there for now. When we come back, I might head to the second story planet. It's to do with it's an agricultural planet, I think. Yeah, looking forward to that. So, you know, hopefully you've enjoyed this as well. Done a bit of respecking. Hopefully got our character working a little bit better now. A little more geared around my playstyle, I think. I think it'll be good. And, yeah, hit the thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Hope you did. Leave me a comment. Always appreciated. And if you're watching this and haven't yet subscribed to the channel, it'd be amazing if you could do that as well. So thanks very much, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.